Hello, wonderful people. This is Carol, the Otherwise Woman, and this is my intuitive and interpretive reading of the prevailing energies that will be with us from the full moon on the 25th of March until the new moon on the 8th of April of 2024. As usual, this is for entertainment purposes only. Any resulting enlightenment is purely coincidental and unintentional. So let's take a look what we have. We have Mound from the Wisdom of the Cailleach deck. We have the World Tree from the Wildwood Tarot. And we have Aspen as our Celtic tree ogham. Now this particular moon cycle has a lot of potential for creative change and for getting rid of those things that are weighing us down or that are no longer necessities. Maybe they once were and now they aren't, because we start with a lunar eclipse on the 25th of March and we end with a solar eclipse on the 8th of April. And eclipses always serve to bring to the surface the issues that we need to address, and in particular the things that we need to get rid of. Now, how might we do that? Well, Mound suggests that we should really take some time to be by ourselves, to meditate or contemplate what it is we truly want. And this makes me think of eclipse. Anyway, imagine the sun going into its own cave, into its mound for a while. What changes go on in the dark? Aspen is known as the whispering tree, or the talking tree, the quaking tree, trembling tree, because of the way the wind elicits a voice from its leaves when it blows. So Aspen has long been connected to the voice of spirit. One layer of its meaning is to listen to our inner voice, but beyond that, Aspen energy helps us be sure that we are listening to something positive, that we are not in a fearful or very negative emotional state and then can be deluded by the fantasies that we create in our own minds. So Aspen helps us with the truth, with feeling supported. One of the largest, maybe it is the largest organism in the world is Pando, which is a single aspen being. I believe it's in Utah, covers acres and acres and acres. It's all an interconnected root system that has sent up all these different stems that we perceive as separate trees, but they're not. So Aspen embodies the idea of connection to our original source. It's really a very encouraging. It encourages trust and security, exactly what we might need while we are in our mound. We've all gone to our caves and we're contemplating what we need to do. We're creating what we want to see in the world, how we want to create a new world, represented here by the World Tree. Now this is a card of fulfillment and attainment. It's the completion of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. Notice the labyrinth before the tree, and then there's a door into the tree. This symbolizes all the twists and turns of life, no matter how, well, indirect our path may be. We do eventually come to a fulfilling end point, and from here we start anew. So I see this all as an opportunity to use the energy of the moon and these eclipses as a really good time to go deep with the influence of Aspen and decide, how do we want our world to be? What do we want it to be like? There's a lot of potential in this cycle for decisions that can have a wide-reaching effect. Now, in the last moon cycle, there was the possibility of drastic changes that we might have to deal with. So some of us may still be feeling that energy, but we can now take it forward into the new world. When we emerge from our mounds, we come out of our caves. What world do we want to come into? So those are some things to keep in mind. Thank you very much for joining me. If you would like a personal reading, please contact me at otherwisewomanccp@gmail.com. I hope you have enjoyed the equinox, whether it was the vernal equinox or the autumnal equinox. Here it is springtime, but you wouldn't really know it because we had about a foot of snow last night and more this morning. Well, it will melt soon. So, until the next new moon and the solar eclipse, we're going to be not in complete totality here, but very close to it. It's going to be quite an event. So I bid you farewell. Take care. Much love to everybody all around the world. Thank you. Bye-bye.